International FC from Grenada. Welcome to Curacao, of course. Welcome the whole Caribbean islands and the Caribbean Sea. We are going to start, as we call today, the start of the Caribbean Club Shields. And right now you see the lineup for the Paradise FC International with Jeremy Richardson, Leonard George, Karen Bridgman, Keston Williams, Neil Ryan, Dorel Pierre, and then you will also see Hanson Williams, Stephen Abraham, Alec Andale, and Sadel Lewis. Yes. This is the team from Paradise International who's going to be facing the champions of Turks and Caicos, the SWA Sharks FC, known in Curacao, of course, is Peterson St. Florent, their keeper, Elton Charles, Herbie Mancy, Kevin DeBelow, Colin Park, Bailey Forbes, Maddox Zayden, Junior Paul, Ricardo Juelises, and their coach, Jerry Gress. Of course, the team of Paradise International from Grenada, known, of course, in their men in pink uniform, is directed by Jack Rain with his cousin Trevor Rain and their team manager Kurt Christian. Right now we will see the team of referee, of course, all from Trinidad. It's Nikolai Nyron, Kurt Charles, Angelo Doyle, and the fourth official will be, of course, Timothy Denny from Trinidad. Mr. Doyle is from Barbados, and the main referee, Nikolai Nyron, is from Trinidad and Tobago. We are playing from the beautiful stadium of Reginald Jean Francisco, who actually is the vice president of the Caribbean Football Union. The Caribbean Football Union, of course, established in 1978, as a representative organization of 31 football associations across the English, Dutch, French, and Spanish-speaking Caribbean. Members compete in CONCACAF, of course. The CFU also administers development competition and takes initiatives for its membership. The CFU's motto is passion, purpose, and performance. Right now, the captains are talking to the main referee to discuss which side is going to win the toss, and it looks like it's the Sharks that won the toss. So the two captains talking to each other. We are all prepared for this great game, the first of, let's say, the preliminary rounds, and it's a knockout stage. Of course, this tournament is going to be a knockout stage. We have great football for you 10 days long, and we're gonna also have great games because Robin Hood, the champions of 2019 and 2023 are present, but they're going to be having some heavy competitions, of course, from Jamaica, Arnett Gardens, and Defense Force from Trinidad, and also America FC from Haiti. We are about to start the game. We are about to start the first kickoff of the 2024 Caribbean Club Shield. You are in Curacao Island and the Lesser Antilles in the Southern Caribbean Sea and autonomous states within the Dutch Kingdom. We are approximately, I would say, about 37 miles off the coast of Venezuela, but we are not part of Venezuela. We are part of the Dutch Kingdom. The men in pink are ready to face the Shark, of course, and it looks like Joshua Isaac is gonna take the first kick, of course, intimidating everybody across the field. People are making prayers. They're going to be needing the prayers because it's a knockout phase we're going to be facing right here in the Club Shield. Welcome, Caribbean Football Union. Welcome, of course, our sponsors, Macron, which you can also see. And there we see the warm-up, of course, Keston Williams accompanying Joshua Isaac for the start. Meanwhile, the Sharks are waiting to see what's going to happen from the beautiful stadium of Reginald Jean Francisco, seated for 700, built in 2020. It's our national soccer stadium. It's not Curaçao's national stadium, but we built it especially for soccer. You also see Madden Zayden, the young man from Sharks. Be aware of that. So I think we're going to have a pretty fast game today. These two teams, of course, they're coming from the, let's say, from the lesser islands on the football rankings of the Caribbean Football Union, but that does not mean that we have to underestimate them. It's going to be a great day of football in this terrible but beautiful sun of Curacao. And welcome, Caribbean. That's where it starts. And again, it's a long play dominated here by the Sharks. Of course, Billy Forbes very easily. We are going to expect a wide place of range today without any vertical attacks. The teams are going to be testing each other here in the sun. Of course, it's pretty hot today in Curacao. This is the kind of sun that we are having. So enjoy the game and let's say enjoy Curacao Caribbean for the first kickoff of this game. Ball in possession by Paradise playing, of course. Always at the beginning, these type of teams, they will always be giving no space for play. As you will notice, the team captain Neil Rain with the ball with a long pass trying to reach, of course, Sandal Lewin. But the Sharks are taking it easy. You might expect, of course, a very tight game today because we are actually playing with two champions of the league, with the Sharks having less team, dominated here by the captain Kevin Bellet, looking across, playing horizontal game, which we might be expecting today, of course. The man in pink, Paradise International from Grenada. All these teams come to Curacao 2 days prior to the competition, and free kick, the first free kick of the game. Of course, our sponsors, Marca Sports, Powerade Blue, from our developer Flow Business, of course, of Curacao, is sponsoring the capabilities of the internet. Welcome all the members of the Caribbean Football Union to Curacao. You are going to be knowing each and every one of them, of course, and we hope the people from Grenada and, of course, Turks and Caicos are enjoying this game. A long pass across, dominated now by Paradise International. The game is still tight, playing with little space of play, of course. Very demanding on the midfield of both games, and up to now, very impressive control of Nico Nainalal from Trinidad. The ball playing long plays. We have only been seeing long plays today by both teams. And as we were saying, we are playing in the Reginald Jean Francisca Stadium, a stadium, very small stadium actually, a football stadium built in 2000, named by Reginald Jean Francisco, which is the vice president of the Curacao, of the Caribbean Football Union. The ball playing in the midfield, dominating here by the Sharks. Long play, midfield again, playing wide. No, up to now, no midfield vertical play, but we're still on the horizontal play, trying to attack. Dominated by and there's a long pass here playing by Joshua Isaac. He's gonna go to almost by Joshua Isaac. Very dangerous play by Joshua Isaac. There was a nice long pass. So this is the first attack in the 3 minutes and 19 minutes. We are playing 3 minutes and 20 minutes going into the game. Long play by the goalkeeper, Peterson. Rejected by Paradise International. Up to now, the first 4 minutes, you will see, of course, as you will see in the whole tournament, at the beginning, very technical capabilities of the teams because they do not know each other, and everybody's going to start playing defensive. Paradise International with a slight advantage of the ball, but must say that the Sharks are trying to calm down the game, as Peterson is telling his teammates. Playing on the left side of the Sharks, of course, trying to see right in the middle, dominated here, of course, by Ricardo Gisales. He plays it long, he's trying to play it long, taken away by Paradise International here in the Jean Francisca Stadium. Play midfield again, quite uncontrolled the game, but it's going to be okay. Just give him a couple of more minutes and we will have a better level of play. Very fast game playing. Welcome to the Caribbean Club Shield, established in 2018 and called the Caribbean Club Shield. This competition actually started in 2018. It played in Curacao in 2019, won by the Suriname team and current champion also, Robin Hood from Suriname. They will be coming in this week also. Today, Arnett Gardens from Jamaica came in, and Defense Force from Trinidad has 3 days playing. Right now, on the side, on the defensive side of Sharks, long play across the field, rejected, and again. The Sharks are giving all they have for the defense, but it seems, as we said, the game is being dominated by the Grenadians. They are trying to look for the goal, but Sharks are really defending. As we were saying, for all who is tuning in at the Caribbean Football Union YouTube channel, we are playing this tournament in Curacao. Curacao actually is an island along the coast of Venezuela. We have a pretty hot weather temperature. As you see, the game is still playing in the midfield. Sharks here now getting a better along away with the game, and it's offside. We have offside play. Oh, long play again. So this the game is going to be characterized by only long plays, as we see. Both teams are fighting for the ball without any really technical aspects yet shown by both of the teams. The ball by Cullen Park. He's trying to play it for his teammate Henry Mency, which went for the goal kick. Goalkeeper St. Florent Peterson with the ball. He's trying to play it long. He has to play it long because they have no space whatsoever. Long play in the midfield, trying to get the purpose of attack. For those tuning in, of course, this is the first game of the Caribbean Clubship, the preliminary stage of the competition. We are playing in Curacao. We're going to be staying in Curacao until August 5th, of course. So you're going to be knowing a lot of our island and then a lot of the participating teams. The production, of course, guaranteed by the Caribbean Football Union. A whole delegation is here. We would like to thank them, of course, for choosing Curacao for this great competition. It was beforehand in the hand of CONCACAF, but now the Caribbean Football Union decided that they are going to take the organization of this tremendous, a great tournament that should be continued, of course. In 2023, Suriname's Robin Hood victorious in both club shields in 2019 and 2023, and they emerged victorious also in both the club shield and the Caribbean Cup. We will tell you about that too, about the purpose of the competition. Right now in the midfield, Kevin De Below is one of the right now impressive players of the Sharks. The Sharks are trying to get through the defense now through Billy Forbes. Long pass, but right, this is the first ball in the hand of Jeremy Richardson, the keeper, who plays it fast and try to get along, playing more coordinated Paradise International, of course, and more at ease when we see Neil Reid with the ball and trying to find Richmond. Richmond with the ball. He's trying to play long again. And now attacking on the left by Lewin. Dominated again by the Sharks. We are playing 9 minutes, and I tell you, it's very hard for these guys playing in this type of sun, and the field is also hot. It's artificial grass, which makes it even a bit hotter to play on the field. Paradise International trying to get that goal, but still Billy Forbes frustrating each and every attack of Paradise International, played back by Neil Rain. This is the second ball in the hand of Jeremy Richardson. And as we were saying, the Caribbean Club Shield competition has a primary objective of advancing professional football into the Caribbean. Now you can see that the game is getting more at ease within the midfield, and the attacks are more coordinated. Now on the left side coming is Raydel Lewin, and he chops it, but then again rejected by the defense of the Sharks. Not much impressive, a lot of long balls, very little play by the Sharks on the midfield. But maybe let's see, we're only playing 10 minutes of the game. But I must say, it's quite a high level of play still. Very, very little space of play. And the Paradise International keep looking for Stefan Abraham in the midfield in order to pass the ball. But both of the teams are not getting any chances. As the ball is played back in the defense, very, very technical, of course, the defense of the Sharks. And as you can see, the strong point of the Sharks is they do not panic while the ball is in their defense. Again, a word from our sponsors, Macron as you see on the board, Powerade, Blue, Flow Business Curacao. And we also would like to thank, of course, the Federación Football de Corso. That's a little bit papiamento I'm giving you. We speak in this island Spanish, English, Dutch, and papiamento. You're going to learn all of that if you stay with us in this 10 days of competition. The ball playing in the defense field, rejected here by Dorel Pierre, a key player of the Paradise International. We talked to the trainers and they're quite sure that they will not be going home tomorrow. The loser goes home, and that's the way CFU wants it. It's a knockout stage throughout the competition. You might have only 2 days play in the penalty area by the Sharks. Hands on the head. But I think it's a free kick for the Sharks. Yeah, as we were saying, it's a knockout stage. So enjoy this game. Supporters of Sharks, supporters of Paradise International, because you don't know if you're going to take the plane tomorrow and welcome your team back home. It's a well-balanced game until now, and now we will see the replay of the game, of course, going right into the middle, and Peterson has it. Yes. Well, it's a good full call. Right now the ball fighting again in the half, defended by Paradise International is Lewin. Lewin is telling actually the assistant ref there was an elbow play behind the ball. The Sharks, attention, very dangerous cross here by Billy Forbes behind the ball. Billy Forbes, the motivator of the Sharks. This can turn very, very dangerous. Ball high, cross in the hands of Jeremy Richardson. Richardson trying to come in. It's a long play down the field side. Again, dominated by the Sharks. Very well, both balanced teams. Both teams are very well balanced. Until now, we are playing 13 minutes in the Reginald Jean Francisca Stadium. We will also be having games playing in the Ergilio Hato. Nice play here. Again, impressive by Williams. Free kick for the men in pink, playing, dominating. The champions of Grenada trying to stay in Curacao. Looking for the goal. Long pass on the right-hand side. Dominated here. And again, the defense of the Sharks are giving Paradise no chance whatsoever. We are playing 13 minutes. 30 minutes of play. Long kick. Very long kick by Stefan Abrahams. Quite short keeper by the Sharks. We don't usually see that in the Caribbean. Peterson is very short. Sharks again trying to get out. This is going to now a nice replay. This is the kick by Stefan Abrahams. Insistently, up until now, Paradise International has a slight advantage with a ball possession, but we're going to see the game still has to go on as we play in this very, very hot but beautiful sun of Curacao. Long play again, trying to find Billy Forbes, but has no chance in that. Participation is open to semi-professional and amateur teams holding current championship titles in their respective domestic leagues. That's all about the Club Shield that you're seeing right now. The first 15 minutes of this great tournament, who's going to take 10 days of competition. And also, we would also like to remind you, after the CFU Club Shield, be sure to follow the Caribbean Football Union for the Boys Under 14 Challenge Series, which is also very interesting, stated for Trinidad and Tobago from August 16th to August 25th. As we said, little development in the level of play. Both teams are still testing each other, and very, very little space of play. As you can see, a lot of wide play, trying to find plays on the wide side, not going vertical within deep in the game. Dominated by Dorel Pierre, attacking on the right hand side. Paradise International. Both teams are not really quite accommodated yet. I would say there are two balanced teams playing here, trying to fight it off, trying to stay in Curacao, trying to play the first 15 minutes of the game. Welcome Grenada, welcome Turks and Caicos to this beautiful island. Behind you, you are seeing a bit of our national stadium, who we will also be visiting for this tournament. That's the Ergilio Hato Stadium. That's where our national team plays. And the game continues, ladies and gentlemen, in the Regional Jean Francisca Stadium between Grenada and Turks and Caicos. That's Paradise International. Now a very Joshua Isaac again. They are still trying to get Joshua Isaac on that right hand side and combine it with Lewin, with Gaydar Lewin. It seems as if Paradise International is trying to play with two wingers, but still with Lewin falling back a bit in the midfield. It's a corner kick. Stefan Abraham. No, it's George behind the ball. George behind the ball, and Stefan Abraham is coming to get some water. Meanwhile, there has to be intervention, of course. The water is very important. We are playing in about 30 to 31 degrees Celsius. So the players will be getting some cramps, and at the level of play that we're having right now, you might say we're gonna quite see this thing going on, because the game starts, the first game starts at 5:30 and the second game plays at 8 o'clock. We're gonna be having days that we have 4 games in a day, and we're gonna have double headers. So today and tomorrow we have double headers. The weekends we're gonna be having 4 games. That's when the big boys starts coming in. Attention. Paradise International with the ball, and now you can see there's more open space for playing as the game goes along. Belfort is still Forbes is still trying to get the ball. Play again with the ball. George is with the ball. He's trying to get through, and he crosses it, but rejected by the Sharks again. The Sharks are not giving Paradise International any space. Long kick, and it looks like it's a corner. And the breathings from the Sharks are starting to get a bit heavier. It seems there's a slight indication of the Sharks team already tiring at 20 minutes of the game, while Joshua Isaac is trying to get into the game. It looks like he has no rush. Corner kick on the favor of Paradise International. Captain Stephen Abraham is behind the ball. Attention, very dangerous corner. The wind blows into the goal. So a good corner kick is always dangerous here. Rejected by the tall Kevin De Below. And it looks like it's another corner kick again. Walking towards the ball is Hanson Williams. Hanson Williams with his left foot is going to try to have a good corner kick. This is a very dangerous kick, of course, because of the wind blowing into the goal. Attention, high corner kick, rejected by Billy Forbes. Very defensive midfielder Billy Forbes, but with the ball is Derripier. Derripier, the central defender for Paradise International, has little work today. The ball playing in the midfield. In the midfield for Stephen Abrahams. Stephen Abrahams tried to make a long call, but it misses. So Gaydel Lewin cannot get to the ball, and the Sharks are still in the defensive field without having any chance. Free kick. Free kick. Player is down. The referee is going. Nikolai Tyron, up to now, having a great control of the game. Meanwhile, we are going to give you more information about the CFU. Members compete in CONCACAF. So members of the CFU compete in CONCACAF. The CFU also administers development competition and a myriad initiative for its members. The CFU motto is passion, purpose, and performance. This is the replay of the into the mid defensive area. Very hard entrance. Very hard entrance by Kingston Williams. And the key player is Kevin De Below. You see the boys them sitting, waiting for a chance. As Callum Park is behind the ball. Quite technical defensive player. Callum Park, he plays it long into the field, into the area where again Jeremy Richardson, without any threats yet in the game, he's passing it on the right hand side, playing it easy in the defense. It's Neil Ween with the ball, a bit heavy for a defensive man, but don't underestimate his capabilities. So again, as we said, Paradise International with the ball, but not effective yet. That means that Joshua Isaac and Gaydel Lewin is not effective yet, but still Paradise International is not giving the Sharks any space to play, of which we may conclude in these 22 minutes that Paradise International is dominating the game up to now, but this is football. You never know when the fast breaks will come. Playing in the midfield again, as we said, little level of space to play, especially for the Sharks. They are still trying to play wide and long because they have no alternative. Now they are playing wide again, still going with a wide game, which in this Caribbean football is not effective. You need to be in the middle of the field, as we see. They are trying, but the Paradise, very hard entrance again. Very hard entrance. Stephen Abrahams is down. Very professional attitude of Abrahams. Very impressive player. After Ricardo had a hard play on him. So we are still playing Ricardo with the ball. They are trying to get out through the wide play. Now a long ball in the middle of the field. Paradise International without any problems. Again, it's Bailey Forbes. Bailey Forbes with a good pass in the hands of Jeremy Richardson. We are playing 23 minutes in the Regional Jean Francisca Stadium of Curaçao. Welcome Caribbean, welcome to Curaçao. Curaçao is an island in the Lesser Antilles in the Southern Caribbean Sea. Here the replay again where we see Bailey Forbes trying to get in with a good pass to Maddox Zayden, but then again Jefferson Richardson is there. The game playing now in the half defended by Paradise International. You see already Stephen Abraham getting some confidence. He's getting some confidence, so which gives you an indication already that Paradise International thinks that technically they are much better than their opponent from Turks and Caicos. Well, out of this competition, there's only one winner. And this ultimate finalist earns the berth to the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup, subsequently qualifying for the CONCACAF Champions Cup. So you would say this is the first level of competition of the Caribbean teams from the lesser islands, and then let's say countries like Trinidad, Jamaica, and Haiti, I think, gets more birds. But this year, for example, Defense Force is one of the top teams in Trinidad that has to play the Caribbean Club Shields because they came third. Dangerous play here by George, attacking and trying to find Lewin. Back to George. They're crossing it wide. Peterson, small but aggressive. Small but aggressive. St. Florent Peterson from the Sharks. As we were saying, so there's only one finalist. And right now, 2023, it's in the, here we see again the shot, long shot coming from Paradise International, from Grenada. There are more attacks coming from Paradise International than Turks and Caicos. Then again, Stephen Abraham, the midfielder, playing it for Karen Bridgman. Karen Bridgman, a long cross. Attention! As we said, he might be short, but he's fast. Very nice save by Peterson. We're going to see the replay in a couple of minutes, in a couple of seconds. Very, very, very nice save by Peterson on a shot from Paradise International. Here is the play. It started all through Bridgman, across in the middle, missed. And there you see. So there's a reason why they're putting it. Now we have a close shot here of Stephen Abraham. He's taking, no, not quite, and it's again Hanson. It's again Billy Forbes. We are playing 26 minutes into the first half of the game. 0-0. SWA Sharks and Paradise International from Grenada are fighting it out in this hot sun. This is 10 days of competition in Curacao. We're going to be playing in two stadiums. We are today in Regional Jean Francisco Stadium, built with a capacity of 700, and in Ergilio Hato we have a capacity of 10. The game is getting a bit rough there. Game is getting a bit rough at the 28th minute. Free kick in favor of the Sharks. Long play again by Billy Forbes, trying to get on the left wing side. Free kick. It's a free kick on a play. On a play by Junior Paul. Behind the ball right now is the Sharks. And there we see the first image of Jerry Gregg. Kevin De Below is going for the header, and he's going to be looking for Kevin for sure. So he's waiting until Kevin is there, and there it comes, a high play, dominated by Billy Forbes. In possession, still by the Sharks, playing in the midfield, and now a lost ball. Lewin with the ball, rejected again. Again Lewin with the ball. They're going long. It looks like it's offside. Lewin is not, he does not agree. Coach Ren is not so happy about it either. A bit nervous, 28 minutes, still no goal. There you see, and the play, yes, and it's offside, it's offside. It's definitely offside. We don't need the VAR. We don't need a VAR to check it out. Yes, the Paradise bench is getting a bit because the Sharks are holding on strong, playing very well defensively. Maybe offensively a bit weaker than Paradise, but they're trying to get the ball. But then again, it's Billy Forbes, the man of the game still to now. Midfield playing dangerously, play rejected again by Ricardo, and now in the possession of Stephen Abraham, the most important midfield player of Paradise. These guys are fighting it off in the hot sun of Curacao. As we said, the capital of Curacao is Willemstad. We speak Papiamento English as our official languages, but we also speak Dutch and a lot of Spanish. Crossed along the line again. Kicked off by the Sharks. The game the game is technically still characterized by short plays, not so much technical, but understood because both teams are at the same level. But we are seeing two teams fighting to get the first goal, which is going to characterize this competition. As we said, is probably since 2018 the highest level of Caribbean Club Shield we have seen, with teams like Arnett Gardens, Defense Force, and Robin Hood in play. So Robin Hood is not going to let either Defense Force or Arnett Gardens, if they come into the final, and if Robin Hood makes a long play in the hands of the brave goalkeeper Peterson of Sharks, who also is very impressive. The gameplay again on the left side into the midfield is Kevin below trying to get. Here we have a little replay again. Thank you, the Caribbean Football Union. We're going to have a list of thanks to be given in the halftime. But doing a great job here in Curacao. Coordinating this tournament is not so easy. It's not easy at all with all the logistics, teams coming in, teams going out, especially with the knockout stage. With the ball right now. Oh, it's a long shot by Kevin de below. And Richardson plays it long. Dominated by Hanson Williams. Hanson Williams fighting it off, playing it trying to get again through Stephen Abrams, but they lost the game. Oh, long play here. It's Billy Forbes. Forbes play it in the mid. Rejected. Oh, down in the post. Almost out the goal. Almost in the own goal. This is football. As we said, you might be playing and trying to attack the whole game, but it takes one little small sneaky attack to change the game. In the midfield, Gavin de below coming a bit out of the defense and playing more offensively. Now with Ricardo Josales playing back for Below. Below has a quite good technique for holding the ball. There you go. Oh, that's a push. That's a push by Stefan, who plays it long again, trying to get it over the head of Peterson. But again, the short little keeper of Turks and Caicos is well attentive. Ooh. And Nikolai Tyrant is on each play, we must say. He's right there, not missing an inch. Very good refereeing by the Trinidadian today on the first game. Here we see the replay. Well, Forbes, and it was rejected, and almost surprised Richardson. Almost surprised Richardson. The ball playing now on the side, defended by Paradise International, who these last 5 minutes dropped a bit in their defensive field, giving the Sharks more. There we see, yes, that's Kurt Christian, the team manager. We talked to him today too. Cross the field. Oh. Brian Gregg is holding his head. They almost got a goal again. Long play by Neil Reen. He's trying to locate Joshua Isaac. He's trying to locate actually Lewin. The Sharks are taking no risk, so each play they try to play it long from the defensive part. So the game is playing 35 minutes with no score still. A lot of play in the midfield, little lines of attack. Both teams are trying to defend. Great playing by Billy Forbes actually from the Sharks, and great playing by Stephen Abrahams, both midfields. Brian Gregg with the ball. He's trying to play it back to Ricardo. Ricardo's playing with the game, but he's getting a lit counterpart here. No. On the Williams. Williams is playing long. Dominated here. Attention. Attention. Yes, yes, yes. Close plays, but no danger yet on both sides of the team. It's Junior Paul trying to bring more easiness in the game. Yes, this is the replay where you see Lewin. There's nothing. Lewin thought he was going to get a free kick. But again, as we say, Nikolai is right there. Not given an inch. With the ball, it's Neil Reen. Neen is looking. He has no eyes. Plays it long. Trying again to find his forwards. Here played by Williams. And again in the hands, of course, of Peterson. We are playing 35 minutes. There are 10 more minutes for the break. And now the game is less level now. Both teams are now at ease. You will see more better football, more touches, and more game at ease as we see Kareem Bridgman trying to get, but then again it's very anticipated by Peterson. He has the ball. Now we're trying. Now we're going to see more football. Kevin Bellot with the ball. Trying to get Ricardo. Ricardo's playing on the left hand side. Trying to look for Junior Paul. Junior Paul has the ball. He's playing it back. Paradise International ease off a bit, giving more space, and now now we're going to see more Caribbean football coming. As you see, Junior Paul with the ball. He's trying to get away. He's trying to get away from Pierre, but he did not. Pierre with a hard, very hard entrance. On the side, defended by Paradise International. The Caribbean Football Union, established in 1978. We see here, I think those are the Sharks. We just saw the teams from St. Martin, because after this we're going to have a game also from St. Martin against St. Lucia. The game playing in the midfield again. Long play, characterized by this game. But now, as we said, very, very technical. Callan Park, very at ease. With Kevin De Below, he loses it. Very dangerous play. Shaw! Barely. Hanson Williams had it on his feet. Oh no, hands on the head again. Hanson Williams, a couple of meters away. Forgiven Turks and Caicos. Look at that shot. Look at that shot. But then again, as we say, don't underestimate Peterson, who came out right, making his corners smaller, so made it much more difficult for Williams to get that corner that he was looking for. Very nice play by Colin Park. No panic in the defense whatsoever. Again, Paradise International again on the attack. But it's Junior Paul playing the ball easy, trying to find Ricardo. Ricardo plays it long in an intent, and he found Billy Forbes. Billy Forbes, the more technical midfield of the Sharks, again to Below. The strong point of the Sharks is Below and Forbes. They don't lose the ball. Oh, bad pass, and Lewin going. Lewin trying to look for it, and Lewin needs it. There's the shot. Stopped again by Peterson. Again another attack. They're staying on the attack now, Paradise. Oh, misunderstanding. Misunderstanding between Hanson Williams. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Jake and Travis Rennie. Here we see some replay again. There we go. Stephen Abrams is coming back in play. Stephen Abrams with it. Oh, long shot, trying to get the Let him know side corner. But then again, the little guy is there. As we said, Peterson. The game is now more open. As we see Zayden. And then again, attack on the right-hand side by Bailey Forbes. Bailey Forbes in the middle. Rejected here. Rejected by Doral Pierre, the central defender of Paradise. Paradise again searching for Kingston Williams. Williams there. Dominated here by Ricardo. Ricardo is looking for his captain, Kevin. Kevin back with the ball. Now more at ease. Now we're going to see soccer. More wide play, but more vertical play too. Wide play here, looking for Junior Paul. Junior Paul defended by Doral Pierre. Doral Pierre's not giving him a chance. So the game is getting more balanced now as we see Stephen Abrahams getting more space to play. You see more space of playing. And a long cross here rejected by Bello. Yes, yes, yes. Who's going to win? We're going to the 40th 1 minute. The Regional Jean Francisca, the vice president of the Caribbean Football Union for years. Here now again, it's Bailey Forbes along with the goal. Oh, dangerously! And as we said, goal by Bailey Forbes. Tremendous play, this player. He had no inch whatsoever. He chopped in again and very dominated. The motivator. He's the motivator of the team. This is a big surprise for Paradise International, who has been dominated the team. But as we said, in this hot sun, beautiful sun of Curacao, the team with the most conditions are going to be impressing. So now it's like a water time out here to cool off. Is the Sharks won? Yes, yes. Grenada, you need to be fighting. Gavin de Below. Gavin de Below here getting some treatment. The Sharks here with smiles. Brian Gregg giving the instructions. He had them on the warm-up. Very serious warm-up for sure. Actually. Of which this game was dominated by Paradise, but this is football again. Meanwhile, as we take in the water break, in 2023, Suriname Robin Hood emerged victorious, both at the Club Shield and the Caribbean Cup. Very interesting. Robin Hood of Suriname is a full professional team, and the team has solidified their position as the most successful team in the history of the Caribbean Club Shield, winning it in Curacao in 2019 and winning it again last year in 2023. Suriname, the Dutch-speaking country and the Latin American continent. The game playing here by Maddox Zayden. We're going to see what Paradise is going to do now with 2 minutes of play. The team playing in the defensive field area of the Sharks, of course, now taking the time, no rush whatsoever. They have space to play, so they're taking their time. And now right into the middle of play again, it's Paradise International getting through. They are still trying, sending Williams more in the attack now. Williams is trying to get more in the attack, but now, as we said, the game is being taken at ease by the Sharks, who wants to go. Oh, bad play here and long play, and now it's Lewin with the ball. There he goes. Oh, was that a save or was that against the post? I think it was a save by Peterson. Almost an impossible save. That shot must have been above 80 kilometers per hour. Kicked by Lewin. Yes, the little guy that we said was short, but as short as he is, as fast as he is. Tremendous save by Peterson. We play the 44-minute cross rejected here by the scorer, Bailey Forbes. Impressive game. The first game of play in the Caribbean Club Shield in Curacao. Corner kick. Nikolai has seen something. We have 2 minutes of extra time. There's 2 minutes of extra time. So Paradise International has 2 minutes in order to equalize this game. Very nice cross. Again, it's Billy Forbes. Paradise International with everybody. This is a cross. Dominated in the midfield by Bellot. Bellot now. Ooh, and this is attack. Attack by Junior Paul. Junior Paul. Oh. I think it's an offside play. Offside play by Maddox Zayden, the young Maddox Zayden. Jeremy Richardson is trying to motivate everybody, but we see something there. Yes, it's Doral Pierre. The central defender of Paradise International, Doral Pierre, needs assistance. Maybe it was a hard play. There we see Nikolai Nyron. Up to now, a great control of the game that we're in. We're going into extra time. It's about less than a minute of play. Stefan Abraham. Cross. Paradise International again crossing again, but it's in the hand of Peterson. Nice save. Yes. We're going for the break. We're going to try to bring you the highlights of this nice game. It's the preliminary rounds of the Caribbean Club Shield. It's a knockout stage. Each winner of these 4 games, 2 today and 2 tomorrow, will be going into the next stage, where they have teams waiting for them. As we said, we are playing this tournament in Curacao. Curacao is part of the Dutch Caribbean. You are well acquainted with our sister islands of St. Martin. This first half of game was a well defended by the Sharks, and then offensively played by Paradise International. But I would say it's not a surprise goal. A great goal by Billy Forbes. That's giving the Sharks slight advantage of 1-0. With the highlights of this first half of the game. Did not succeed at all. As we gave you the highlights in slow motion, you can see the players. This is a play by Williams. Paradise had more shots on goal. Again, shot by Williams. And as we finish with the highlights, we're gonna go with a little commercial break. Stay with us on the CFU YouTube channel.
This is your captain.
Love this girl!
I get it, rules are rules if he's grounded!
They say I can do anything, just not this. That I'm not cut out for the rough and tumble. That it's unladylike and people will call me a tomboy. They say this is a phase I must outgrow because there's no future here for me. They say many things. But I look at Stephanie Dale Singh and Princess Brown, Akila Mullen, Wendy Renard, the Jamaica Reggae Girls, and the women on pitches across the Caribbean, on college campuses and wearing their national colors. Committed and proud. The exceptional ones, the journey women, and the ones who simply feel alive on the pitch. They can't place limitations on me, because right here is where I choose to
be. It doesn't matter if you speak English, or if your native tongue is French, Spanish, or Dutch. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, young or young at heart. We in the Caribbean Football Union speak the same language. Football.
Football.
Football. Football.
Football.
And we speak with one voice.
When is a game more than a game?
When it's life.
And that's what football is.
Life.
It's a pathway to good emotional, mental, and physical health. The opportunity to network, problem solve, build community, learn, and earn. Blaze paths.
It's patriotism and passion.
And it's a place for women and girls to go, where their drive and determination take them in all spheres. On the pitch, in the boardroom, as a match official, coach, manager, medic, journalist, everything. Without limitations, with gender-sensitive programming. Because we need to level the playing field with equitable allocation of all the resources. We need safety in facilities, in the personnel, in policies. No violence mentally, emotionally, or physically. And gender-sensitive programming.
Do we see fair allocation of resources?
We belong. We belong. We belong.
Break the barriers to women's and girls' participation in football. Ensure that the pitch is a safe space.
Yes, we are back at the Regional San Francisco Stadium. We are pending if there are gonna be any changes. It doesn't look like we have any changes because I see the same players coming in. Great refereeing by Nikolai Nyron. And again, this is gonna be a party for 10 days of Caribbean soccer here in Curacao. And as you can notice, we're gonna try to get some commentaries also on the fact of this beautiful son of Curacao. We see right now number 37 Abrahams, the most important midfield player of Paradise. Paradise has to come out and try to find that goal again. As you can see, the score is still 1-0. So then the score is still 1-0 here, consulting between the referees. Caribbean Football Union, we thank you from Curacao for bringing this great competition so that we can see other types of soccer. We are more in Curacao directed towards the Dutch soccer system, where mostly our national players play from. Attention for the second half, as we see Leuven is already ready to start. It's a kickback from Brian Gregg, and now the second half just started. Paradise International is going to try to get this early goal because otherwise it's going to be home sweet home. This is a knockout, and again knockout. Every game is going to be a knockout result. If you lose, you're going to be on the plane going back to home, where you can follow the game on the CFU YouTube channel. Yes. We have Caribbean soccer in Curacao 10 days. Now here attacking it's London George with the ball. He's playing far long again. The second half is going to start just the same as we estimated from the first half. Little space of play, but after 10 to 15 minutes we're going to have both teams settling down, where we can find more space and more vertical play instead of wide plays that we have been seeing in this game now. Long pass in between the defensive end of the Sharks. Oh, this is a surprising play, very dangerous, but then again, as we said, he's there. Yes. Little man Peterson, impressive goalkeeping. Karen Bridgman is trying to play back the ball, trying to build up their attack. There is Neil with the ball. He's playing into the midfield, trying to find Williams. Ricardo. Oh, this is a nice play by Kevin Williams. He's fighting off the game. Referee is there. He's there. As we said, Nikolai is there. And now attacked by Leuven. Very well defended. These guys are getting nervous here. And Kurt has little patience on the bench. Oh no, Kurt. A bit more patience. Look at this attack and look at this defending. Look at this defending by Elton Charles. Closing the gap. Assistance on the field. Nikolai is watching. Yes. We are playing the Regional San Francisco Stadium in Curacao. Welcome Caribbean Football Union to Curacao. We are going to be playing this tournament in two stadiums. Once in a while, when the camera hits in the back, you will see the second stadium that we are going to play against. I don't think these guys are starting to relax again, try to kill the game so early. It's not a very good decision. Oh, relaxing time by Henry. Herbie is relaxing. It's quite a nice view, of course, of a nice lady from Turks and Caicos giving the assistance to this player. But Nikolai is asking to get him off the field because he wants his game to continue. As Herbie is just taking a look, he's asking. This is way too early. Meanwhile, Anson Williams are getting impatient. There they come. We call the Red Cross people to come and give him a ride off the field. All of this time is going to be added on, of course, after we finish. Interesting team from St. Martin in the second game. The St. Martin Eagles, they are already in the stadium. St. Martin is also part of the Dutch Kingdom. They're going to be playing St. Lucia. Yes, yes, yes. As we go down, we're going to give it a schedule also. The next game is Base Football Club from St. Lucia is going to be playing the Eagles. Tomorrow we have at 5:30 again the Grenades football against Guyana Defense Force, which came 2 days ago. It's going to play the Junior Stars and the Dublag. So we're going to have a doubleheader tomorrow again in this great, nice stadium. And play starts again. Yes, yes. Paradise International trying to get that equalizer, but we must admit, Maddox Zayden with the ball. He's trying to look up playing for his captain. Something happened again here. Assistant asked. 2 players are down. The benches, assistants are coming from both benches. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get a replay on this play. It seems like a very hard entrance. What I see. Yes. Oh. It's looked like it's Alec Andel. It's one of the players down. Let's see again. Ooh. Definitely it's Alec Andel from the Paradise who's down. This looks serious, guys. Let's see. The Sharks player still down. So we're going to be Alexander getting assistance. I don't know if it looks like it's Junior Paul. It's Emmanuel Martin. It's Emmanuel Martin, the substitute. So the game is gonna continue with Nikolai taking up all the time nervously. Gary Gregg is watching. Hands crossed. He wants to win this game. Yes, yes, Thurston Caicos wants to stay in the tournament. It's going to be a quite good game, I can guarantee you, in the last 10 minutes of the game. While we go a bit to the word to our sponsors, Macron, Marca Sports, Powerade, of course, Blue, a great app developed throughout the Caribbean Flow business from Curacao. And we thank the Fédération Football de Curaçao, the local football federation of Curacao, for bringing us all this possibility of putting their stadiums available for this tournament. And follow us, of course, Caribbean Football Union, on all our social media. And word of thanks, of course, of all the Caribbean Football Union officials on the island. Great job up to now. The ball being dominated by Stephen Abrahams, who's playing and trying to get on the right-hand side. But still, Ricardo is there. He's doing the rejected with the technically high. But now, in the possession of Paradise International, the ball is playing right in the midfield across the goal with Peterson watching. But now Ricardo is there. He's playing for the main man, Bill Forbes, the guy that made the goal and the most movable player on the field right now for the Sharks, the number 7, who made the first goal of this Caribbean Club Shield, being pushed. Of course, Nikolai is there. Nikolai is there, as we said. Alec Andel is down. He tried to push. Free kick in the favor of, it looks like, Paradise International. Doral Pierre, the defender against the ball, he's looking. He has to play it in the middle. There's no choice. There he goes. Very badly played by Ricardo. Forbes with it, playing long, trying to find Brian Gregg, but he lost the ball. Neil is there, and Jeremy Richardson is watching out what he's going to do with the ball. He's playing the ball. He's looking for his defender. Long, dominated by Neil. Neil is plays it long again, the long play, as we said at the beginning of this game. Ricardo with the ball. He's trying to play it back. And the defensive play, trying to get in with Emmanuel Martin. Emmanuel Martin with the ball, the young man. He's trying to get away from Neil. He does get away from Neil. He's trying to cross it. He's faster than Neil. He plays it back marvelously, but now dominated here by Paradise International. Long play going for Lewin. Lewin is go. He has in the middle Hanson Williams. He plays it, dominated by Kevin DeBello. Kevin plays it as usual. Very easy for the young man, Maddox. Maddox Aiden trying to get the ball again. A little push there. Okay, you can follow us on the Career Football Hole. Going into the middle, trying to shoot. He had a chance on passing it on the left-hand side, but he did not. He did not do it. And that's Klein. Here we see he had to push it on the left, but he went on his right-hand side. As we continue the Regional San Francisco, Paradise is looking for the goal, but then again, as we said, tremendous defensive plays by the Sharks. Was not given any space, as you see they're defending right now with 10 people with the ball. The young a long play, very good play. Gregg, attention, Brian Gregg, he's going, save by Jeremy Richardson. Ooh. Yes. Brian Gregg, he had it. A long play to Billy Forbes, could have made it too. But it was a good play. Billy Forbes is telling him, I think they're going to be making a change for Forbes. He cannot hold such a high level of play in this heat. You can see Neil taking all the sweat on his forehand. Okay, it's a corner kick, I guess. We played the 56 minutes. It's still 1-0 for the Sharks. Behind the ball is Gary Gregg. He goes with a long, nice cut in the hands of Jeremy Richardson. Paradise trying to get in from the defense. Very good play here by Williams. He's trying to be in the middle in the vertical play, but rejected now by the captain again, Kevin. Kevin with the ball. Long play, searching for Brian Gregg. Brian Gregg is there. He's trying to get a penalty. No way. No chance. Doral Pierre. He's playing cross. But no. Emmanuel Martin has the ball. As we go into the second half, preparing for the second game, of course, as we said. This is the preliminary rounds for the Caribbean Club Shield. Total of 20 teams trying to get into the next round. But it's going to be very, very, very hard for these teams to be. Oh, nice play, but lost here by Hanson Williams. There has been a change, of course. Herbie Magny, change in the attention Sharks. Emmanuel Merton, that we just saw in the hard play, is substituted Herbie Magny. There's two changes, I think, in both teams. Both teams have made changes. Again, as we are attacking now in the field defended by the Sharks, playing Paradise International here. Doral Pierre. Now we see more level of play vertically without less horizontal play. They're playing more in the midfield, making the game more attractive. But again, as you see, the stadium is getting some supporters for this first opening game of the Caribbean Club Shield. As we are playing the competition, more teams are coming in. Attention, attack on the left hand side here by Bridgman. Bridgman with the ball, playing from the defensive field into the attack line. He's looking, and he has Stephen Abraham with him. They're touching the ball. Abraham is going to look for the long play here, rejected by Elton Charles. And the ball again in the possession of Paradise, playing wide. A lot of loss of balls, and we see some warm-ups. Paradise International has sent the bench to warm up, of course. Of course, Jake Rennie wants to change. Long play in the middle. In the hands of Peterson. Nice play across. And stand by for the second game, of course. Bays Football Club and Eagles from St. Martin. Abraham is trying to look. Paradise is playing more at ease, more effectively, but they still cannot get the goal, as Hanson Williams is asking for the goal. But the little guy there, you see it with the ball, Peterson, he's no joke. He's a very, 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 very serious goalkeeper. As both teams are trying to get the warm-up, with Sharks trying to maintain this little slight advantage. It's going to be a long fight, because actually on the field, organizational-wise, I would say Paradise International is better than the Sharks, but the Sharks have more fighting spirit. They fight for the ball. They defend with heart. So that's the difference in this Caribbean football, who's internationally known for the hard physical part. We're having a problem here with young Merak Zayden. Hard entry here. Hard entry by Doral Pierre on Zayden. And of course, Thurston Keikos is going to make advantage for one to take the necessary rest, as Team Captain Kevin De Bello is smiling with Callum Park. Both good players of course, good players, technically good, which makes a big difference in the level of play. Here we see a very hard entrance by Doral Pierre, and the young man has to come off the field, and there's probably going to be a change. We are pending the change. Let's see if Gary's going to make the change right now. Behind the ball is Callum Park. He plays it long, trying to find, of course, Bailey Forbes, but Bailey Forbes, as we said, his oxygen tank might be getting on empty, as Hanson Williams has the ball, and he plays it for his team captain, who's trying to get that long play across, which is happening now. But then again, that guy is still all over the penalty area. Look at him. Yes, man of the match up until now, I would say. Very, very anticipating goalkeeper. He knows what he's doing at this level of play. The game is back, as we have again Paradise International in possession of the game, as we see Williams trying to get for the ball, but Paradise International has to make some changes. There are some key players who have been moving along in this hot Curzon sun Now a little bit more. It's 10 to 7 here local time, as we see Colin Park trying to get out of the defense as he always does, and then a little chop here with Ricardo dominating, and then playing with Dorel Pierre, who just got the ball in the midfield. Now attacking is Williams. Williams losing the ball, losing a very important problem. Colin Park plays, trying to find the young man Emmanuel Martin, but does not succeed. So right now Sharks is not taking any gamble. They are staying in the defense and letting, of course, Paradise International make the move. Of course, they are one, and they're here at technical. Look at this guy play. Look at this guy play. Yes, playing for Ricardo. The strong point of the Sharks are they have some couple of 4 or 5 players who are technically at very high level compared to the Paradise International, who has average better players but less effective. One of them, of course, right now is Dorel Pierre, who tried a long shot along the walls of the Jean Francisca Stadium. Jean Francisca is a board member with a very, very long trajectory in Caribbean soccer, of course. That's why they named this stadium on his name. He has done a lot of work for the Caribbean football too, and pushing for Caribbean football to get better funds, of course, from the FIFA. 2 changes coming up. Let's see. Number 9, it looks like they're gonna make a change for Joshua Isaac. I think Joshua Isaac, there are 4 changes. Let's see who's. We're getting here number 9, number 12, and number 23 are entering for Paradise. So there are changes. Let us follow the game first. Then we're going to see who's going to come in for Paradise. Okay, the Paradise is bringing in the midfielder, the young midfielder, who's Akil Lolite. This is last year. He's going to be playing with Paradise. There's someone on the field again. Maybe they're going to swap, but then we're going to give you the changes. Okay, that's going to enter right now in the game Lolite in the midfield, and Randall Mark, number 23. There you have the changes. These are the changes that I'm announcing for the Paradise International. But the Sharks are making the same move. There you see Lolite, very promising player, of course, who's going to be studying in the States, I think, this year, according to an interview they did with him on their social media. So he's supposed to be making the change. He's supposed to be more dangerous. As we see, the man lying down is Neil Reen. Yes. So let's see who's going to be changing. And number 19 and number 2 from the Sharks are also coming in. So that means in the game we will have Varys and Trevor Gregg are coming in for the Sharks. So those are the changes. And looks like it's going to be a 3rd change. It looks like it's going to be a 3rd change. Tyre Lewis is also going to be coming in to the game. So right now, both teams have 3 changes. Both teams have 3 changes. There we see. The one coming off is Maddox Zayden is coming off, as we said. Maddox Zayden is coming off. And also there's another, and there you see Trevor Gregg coming in. So those are the changes that we are We are seeing 3 changes, and let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen with these changes. Very important changes, of course. We will be making notice of them as the game continues. On the 68th minute, it's getting tighter, tighter, tighter from the guys from Turks and Caicos. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Yes, yes, yes. There we have him. Greg is putting the ball in the game. Long play by Paradise International. A lot of changes in the game from Paradise and for the Sharks. As the game continues, we still have 20 minutes of play. Nikolai Nyron. Greg behind the ball. He's playing it long, trying to look and still in the game is Bailey Forbes. As Greg is trying to fight it, dominated here, and Darrell Pierre playing again by Kingston Williams. Kingston Williams ahead across. There's he's always there. Peterson is always there. 20 minutes. Now the game is gonna get interesting, of course. Ricardo is playing, trying to get it to Ayrton Charles, who plays it long. Greg loses it. Greg loses it by Lawlight. Yes, yes, yes. Akil Lawlight. They might be expecting a lot from him, the young man Akil Lawlight. Is offensive change. Captain Kevin DeBull is still trying to tell everybody to stay calm. We still have 20 minutes of play, and it's the young man Emmanuel Martin trying to get out of Paradise International. With the ball, Stephen Abraham, he has been trying the whole game, trying to get that break, trying to get that break for his team. He's playing a marvelous game. But still Paradise International with I would see a slight advantage on team play, but on individual play you could see that the Sharks have more fighting power here, dominated by Alton Charles, who's playing it for his keeper with long play, and now dominated again, of course, by Paradise International with all their changes. One of them, of course, being Randall Mark. There's your very fast forward. Very fast forward. Abraham is still playing. Ooh, trying to look for... Abraham is down. Attention. This is very important for Paradise. Their main man. And I don't know if they still have more changes. Stephen Abraham is down. Very attention. Attention. Paradise. They have 18 more, probably more, because we have some extra time. That of course Nikolai is going to put. Nikolai Nyron, a very good performance today. Very good performance today. I will see Lawlight coming in, and we see Alec Andel. They are trying to convince Abraham not to come out of the game. Let's hope that doesn't happen. That would be a blow for the team from the guys from Turks and Caicos. I think they, at certain of time in the game, they probably overestimated their position and thinking that the Sharks are of less capacity with them. But this is football, especially the physical part of these type of teams who play physical football, and that's what the Caribbean football is known for. That's why during international national plays, you may have the best European players in your team, but at this level, the physical part is very important. That's why most Caribbean islands who bring only European players trying to think, that's going to be advantage. Physical entrance, as we see, of course, Kevin given that push, and everybody still playing at a high level. George with the ball, he's trying to get this. Oh, a long play by Greg, but Greg cannot get it into the hands of Jeremy Richardson. Yes, if you're tuning into the Caribbean Football Union channel on YouTube, you are watching Caribbean Club Shield, the opening game at the Regional San Francisco Stadium in Curacao. Yes, it's the Lesser Antilles. We have 3 islands along the coast of Venezuela, Curacao, Aruba, and Bonaire. Our sister islands are more in the Eastern Caribbean. St. Eustatius, oh, hard entry here. Very hard entry. Very hard entry on Brian Gregg. And Billy Forbes is trying to ask for a card. Forbes is saying we need a card. Let's see this replay here. They replay, and oh yeah, very hard entry, of course. Very hard entry by Alec Andel. Cross across the goal and still defended by the Sharks. Paradise International, very dangerous play here. That's where Stephen Abraham tried to get Mark across. Look at him. Look at the big small man in the goal. Yes. Very good goalkeeping. Very brave goalkeeping. In total, here is the replay. Abraham with Randall. And there, in the hands of Peterson. Very impressive goalkeeping. The ball is still playing. We still are the 76 minutes of the game. Dangerous play here. Dangerous play. A very smart play by the forward Gary Gregg, who immediately, this is a card coming out. No. Alec Andel, the second hard entrance on the forward Brian Gregg. Very smart play. Attention, 76 minutes in the Regional San Francisco Stadium. To our sponsors, Macron, Marca Sports, Powerade, Blue App, Flow Business, Curacao for our great international cross. Long in the hand of Richardson. We still have 14 minutes plus to play. Long ball playing. Greg here. Okay, played well. That's a hard throw. Hard kick. Again saved by you know who. Oh, the teams are ready. The teams are ready for play. Sitting in the stadium. We're going to be bringing you this game too, so stay with us. Immediately after this game, we're going to have a second game for the Bates Football Club and the Eagles from St. Martin. St. Martin, the Dutch side of St. Martin. Of course, St. Martin has 2 sides. Yeah? You have the French side and you have the Dutch side. The Dutch side is participating in this club shield. The ball playing in the middle of the field. Yes. Lawlight is trying to get this game. Lawlight is trying to get in the game. They expect a lot from the young man. Stay with us also for the highlights, and of course we're giving you the replays. This is another change. I guess I just saw someone else enter. We're going to be having the change just in a while for you. It looks like no, we're gonna be having it for you. The game is still playing with Nikolai Nyron trying to have a very, very good here with the ball is Williams. Williams is playing it long for his keeper, Richardson. Richardson has with him. No, he's not going with his center defender. He's playing it long again, right in the middle. Good play, of course. Anticipated again by Peterson. Peterson has a good talent. Callum Park, very high level for Ricardo, dominating for Elton Charles. Tried to play in the middle, getting it back by Paradise. Paradise, bad play in the middle. Ricardo with the ball. Brilliant long. Looking for Bill Forbes. And 10 minutes. Things are getting very, very tight there in Turks and Caicos. Yes, yes, yes. The Grenadians are trying to stay in Curacao, trying to stay a couple of days more. They need to get that goal. Here, taken away by Emmanuel Martin. Emmanuel by Ricardo. Ricardo is playing, hard play. Oh, lost again. Greg plays it long, trying to look for the other Greg in the middle. This time he's got caught. It's his play. Balls is still playing in the middle. Now it's getting a bit erratic in the midfield there. Long play again. Paradise playing in the middle. Again, they always try to find Abrahams. Oh, things are getting nervous here for Jerry. Gary Gregg. He's looking at his watch, of course. But there's a little more than 10 minutes, Greg. It's going to be a bit more. I'm quite sure of it. Again, assistance on the field. Meanwhile, we're going to go to you again a bit about the Caribbean Football Union. Established in 1978, the Caribbean Football Union, CFU, as it's known for, is a representative organization for 31 football associations across the English, the Dutch, which is us, the French, and Spanish-speaking Caribbean. Also, we have the Dominican Republic participating. Long cross, again, passing the penalty area, defended by the Sharks. Yes, as we continue. The members compete in CONCACAF, of course, as you know. There's the CONCACAF Nations League and also the CONCACAF, I would say, qualifications for the World Cup, which is taking place until 2025. All nations are trying to compete, inclusive Grenada, of course. Yes, we are playing right in the middle of the field. Long play by Alec Endel, searching in the middle, trying to get Dorel Pierre, who's now playing in the defensive field. Alec is there trying to defend. Oh, easy. Hard player there. Oh, the young Emmanuel Martin is a bit faster. And Alec is down. Yes, yes. Alec Endel is down. He gets up pretty quick. Things are getting a bit nervous here for the Grenadians. Things are getting a bit tight here for the Grenadians. As we go into the 82nd second again. It's Alec. I think this time he's going to get a warning. He is going to get a warning, I think. Let's see. Oh no. Faces, hands to the faces of coaches. They're trying. Long play here by Kevin. And hard entrance again. Alec is doing all his best. Across, dangerous cross here. Dangerous cross here for the Sharks. Behind the ball, their man, Bailey Forbes, the motivator. And guess what? The Sharks are not defending. They're putting almost everybody in the midfield and the forward into that penalty area, trying to get ahead with a second goal, which is very brave actually. And there it goes. Oh, short play and missed by Ricardo. And it's Dorel Pierre who takes it out to Mark. Mark is playing it long. Mark is playing long for Abraham. Abraham is crossing it across. Whoa, and there you have it. Elton Charles saves his goalkeeper with a hard left hand, left leg. left feet, left kick, let's say it. Outside the stadium, actually. Yes, and the blue and yellow stripes you see on the wall, that's the national flag of Curacao. Long cross, and now it's Abraham again. Abraham trying to do it. He's playing it long across. Now dominated here by Forbes, who plays it long. Looking for Greg. Greg again against Endel. Now it's the young Martin who loses the ball. And we just have a bit of, let's say, I would say now about 8 minutes of play. Six regulatory and about, I would say, 4 minutes of extra time. Very well passed, try. Paradise International trying to stay in Curacao. They are behind by 1 goal. Long play here by Mark, but now it's a technical. Callum Park again with a nice play for Ricardo. Callum Park again. Oh, he loses it, which is not usual for this player. Instructions going from trainer Rennie. He's telling them everything. They need to have this play. They need to have this play. And now there's another change. A defensive change. No, a forward change. Greg is down. He's off the field for the Sharks. And Kingston Williams tried to get to the ball, but he couldn't get it. So all the teams have all the changes now. Paradise International is trying to put more pressure, especially by Alec Kendall, who had a great second chance. Second time crossed by Abraham. Dominated here by the Sharks. And now the Sharks are totally in defensive play. Totally defensive play, as you can see from our images on the Caribbean Football Union channel here in Curacao. And again, he's there. Yes. Peterson is there. Ooh. He's holding his... I think he's going to ask for assistance. There's going to be assistance on the field for the keeper, for the goalkeeper. Yep, there you go. There you go. As we anticipated. The goalkeeper asked for assistance, and this is going to take long. This is going to take a bit long because you cannot take the keeper out of play. The last change for the Sharks was Giovanni Benitez. He substituted Brian Gregg. Giovanni Benitez. As we were saying, so the members compete in the CONCACAF. So the CFU members compete in the CONCACAF. The CFU also administers developmental competitions and takes initiatives for its membership. So it's a very good thing that the CFU has taken back this club shield. Organized by the CONCACAF, but now the CFU has taken it, giving, of course, more leverage to the Caribbean Football Union, which establishes football, the sports of football, let's say, into the smaller islands of the Caribbean, but also, of course, Jamaica, Trinidad, Haiti. Haiti is being represented by America FC, which is also a good team. So we have some good teams from the larger islands. We have some great teams from the larger islands, also from Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, like Club Atletico Pantoja. They're all going to be here in this great tournament. So we will continue, of course, with play. Pending on the Eagles from St. Martin. They are the champions. They have won 16 games in the local championship and draw 2. They lost no game during the regular competition. So this is not also going to be a easy team. The team that wins this game today goes to the next round and probably will be facing one of the larger teams. Long play here by the goalkeeper. We are entering the 88th minute. Benitez is trying to control the ball, but he cannot. Paradise International is working hard into the goal, trying hard by Mark. Again, long play for the young Emmanuel Martin with the ball. He might get through. He might get through Karim Bridgman. He's a bit faster than him. But Nikolai is there. Nikolai said, no, this is a free kick for the guys from Grenada. Attention, Grenada, if you're following, you need all the prayers to stay in this tournament. Otherwise, you will be having to welcome your team back at the airport. Paradise International is right now in a bottle. And again, there he goes. Nice shot by Paradise International. There you go again. Bill Forbes with the ball, and it's a long play by Benitez. He's trying to get and we are entered the 90 minutes. We're gonna just see how many more we have. Let's see if we get any messages from the field. What's the extra time that we're gonna be playing? It's gonna be a lot, I can guarantee you that. And Peterson is kicking out the ball. Oh, there you go. Almost in the 90th, 91st minute. Almost a chance for Paradise to just get that goal. Let me see that replay by Abraham. Again in the middle. Look at this. By Mark. And we don't know who kicked that ball, but that was a great save. That was a great save. And Paradise is... Oh, yes. Let's see what Nikolai is doing here. There was a rough play on Abraham. There's a rough play on Abraham in the penalty area. Paradise cannot believe what's happening. What's happening with them tonight in Curacao. Now again a kick. They're trying everything. They're trying actually everything. Even Dorel Pierre coming from the defense, trying to get that goal. We don't know what the extra time is. We need to know how much time we have as the game is going to the final minutes and being played like Paradise, putting a lot of pressure into the middle of the field. And now this is very dangerous. Very dangerous. No. Dorel gave it a little bit too much time, too much space. He had that little half a meter to kick the ball, but he did not do it. He had the chance. Dorel Pierre had definitely the chance. Let's see if you can get the replay here. What's going on this last play? And Nikolai is going to his pocket. This is Dorel. See, oh no, he just had a bit too much kick. A bit too much kick on the ball. And it looks like we don't have much time anymore for Paradise International. They're asking for the ball. We are in the last minutes of play. Yes. So we are playing 5 minutes in extra time. So the coach of Paradise got a yellow card here. I don't know if it's the head coach or not. So the Paradise International coach got a yellow card. Meanwhile, we It's confirmed. We are playing with 5 minutes ahead of time. There we go for the replay. And there it is. No, no, no. Oh. Somebody on the bench got a red card. A yellow card. Oh, it looks like it's our friend Kurt Christian. Looks like Kurt had a little warning from Nikolai. So as we go into the 94th minute, we only have 45 more seconds. Cross, long cross. Paradise International. It's a corner kick. They have 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Attention. Everything can still happen. There goes a nice cross. Long cross. Kick into the goal. And no. It's still in the penalty area. Abraham is going across. Now I think it's the last seconds of the game. Colin Park kicks it long. Nikolai is looking at his watch as Benitez comes in for the ball. And that's it, guys. That's it. The boys from Turks and Caicos against all odds has won Paradise International Football Club from Grenada. This is the first result of the Caribbean Club Shield. So as we see the celebration, and they're thanking nice team of referee, good refereeing we had today, of course, as we go into the final. The final is not good news. There we see Brian Gregg. Of course, they will be playing 27th of July against Metropolitan, which is also another hard team in this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, football fanatics, we are over the first game, and now we are waiting, of course, on the so we are waiting now on the highlights of the game so that we can show you. And now we are going for the interview on the fields, of course, planning the interview.
Kiko, ¿qué pasó?
¿Están dando audio?
Está mandando audio.
¿Ah?
Está mandando audio.
¿Está mandando audio financiero? ¿Están dando?
¿No? Ponte sí.
Nada siya?
¿Cómo estamos? ¿Ahora sí?
¿Ahora sí?
¿Ya terminó?
¿De nuevo?
Yes, that was of course the first interview that we have given you, and now we are pending, of course, of the highlights. The score, the final score, of course, is the Sharks 1 and Paradise International 0. We are pending now for the second match. between the Bays and the Eagles of St. Martin. So that's gonna be a good game also. As we said, the Eagles come from St. Martin, a club established 4 years ago, unbeaten in their local championship, with 16 wins, 2 draws and no losses. Watch out for their players: Khalid Tavernier, Timon van Duin, William Price, the goalkeeper, and also Wibbens Elisi. Elisi has a technical ability and a lot of insight, so you're going to be watching a great player here. And as we are waiting, of course, on the teams to take the field, we're gonna giving you, of course, some highlights here with attack. And this is the goal. Marvelous goal with his left foot. Look at it. This is where the goal falls with Billy Forbes. Surprisingly solitary on his game and puts it right in the corner where Richardson had no chance. And again, another attack by Lewin. This was a hard play. In the middle. So Paradise International trying each time. Here also they had a chance of giving a better pass on the left hand side. And now Forbes here too. Also Greg coming in. And this was a great chance by him. A bit too slow that he didn't make it. All the chance with him again for him. Tried to get the penalty. No chance whatsoever. So as you see, on the last minutes, Paradise were trying each time, but great goalkeeping by Peterson. A hard entrance here by Dorel Pierre. We called it to Peterson here again. Look, very hard entrance. Other cross also. So there was very good goalkeeping by Peterson actually. That also was in favor of the Sharks. Play in the middle again. We still keep on replaying. Here, great play again. We must say that Alec Andel had some hard plays in the second half. And I think he got a warning also later on the game. Yes, and good refereeing also by Nikolai Nairon. Now, with some minutes still to go, more initiative from Paradise International, more chances created by Paradise International, but still no goal. So there was a hard physical game, of course. Yes, a lot of hands went on the heads. Here we see again the replay. We still give you the highlights of this great game that Paradise International won. Great corner, the last minutes of the game again another chance, but still the ball never found the back of the net for Paradise International, which actually lost the game 1-0. We are going for a break and we'll be right back for the second game.
They say I can do anything, just not this. That I'm not cut out for the rough and tumble. that it's unladylike and people will call me a tomboy. They say this is a phase I must outgrow because there's no future here for me. They say many things. But I look at Stephanie Dale Singh and Princess Brown, Akila Mullen, Wendy Renard, the Jamaica Reggae Girls, and the women on pitches across the Caribbean, on college campuses and wearing their national colors. Committed and proud. The exceptional ones. The journey women and the ones who simply feel alive on the pitch. They can't place limitations on me. Because right here is where I choose to be.
It doesn't matter if you speak English, or if your native tongue is French, Spanish, or Dutch. It doesn't matter if you are male or female, young or young at heart. We in the Caribbean Football Union speak the same language. Football.
Football.
Football. Football.
Football.
And we speak with one voice.
When is a game more than a game?
When it's life.
And that's what football is.
Life.
It's a pathway to good emotional, mental, and physical health. The opportunity to network, problem solve, build community, learn, and earn. Blaze paths.
It's patriotism and passion.
And it's a place for women and girls to go, where their drive and determination take them in all spheres. On the pitch, in the boardroom, as a match official, coach, manager, medic, journalist, everything. Without limitations, with gender-sensitive programming. Because we need to level the playing field with equitable allocation of all the resources. We need safety in facilities, in the personnel, in policies. No violence mentally, emotionally, or physically. And gender-sensitive programming.
Can we say fair allocation of resources?
We belong.
We belong. We belong.
Break the barriers to women's and girls' participation in football. Ensure that the pitch is a safe space.